crazy. Look what seeing, dog.
That nigga got a fucking kaiju.
Look, Godzilla on them kaiju. Twerk, baby, twerk, Harlem kaiju. Work it, girl, work.
This is a Harlem kaiju. No.
Right now.
All right, gang. Well, shit. We might as well start this thing off with some. Should we do I think we should do a trailer reaction. Let's do a trailer reaction, gang. So, y'all know a show that's been in the works is Alien Earth. Okay, Alien Earth has been in the works, and I got to be honest with you. I did like the last Alien movie. I don't know if Kata liked it because there was a lot of diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Yeah, that didn't really have nothing to do with it. I just thought it was.
I'm tired of that franchise, man.
I'm not. The Alien Earth trailer is finally here, and of course, you get your woman protagonist, and we're gonna see what else is in here. Let's go. Let's hit it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How's our girl?
She's ready.
You're gonna be the first person to transition from a human body to a synthetic.
Because I'm special.
That's right. You're very, very special.
We have a downed spacecraft.
I want what's on that ship.
We can do it. We're fast. We're strong. We don't break.
It's like a zoo, but the animals got out.
This ship collected 5 different life forms from the darkest corners of the universe. Monsters.
Invasive species. Predatory.
We don't lock them down, it will be too late.
Hey, I mean, it looked like an Alien trailer. It looked like an Alien trailer. Now let him rock. Let him rock. Damn it.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? I thought it looked interesting for a show.
Yeah, that looked really good for a show.
Yeah, I'll tell you why I'm not interested. How the fuck are the aliens on Earth? How does that work? Because that completely destroys all of the lore behind Alien.
Enlighten me.
Because they didn't know what the xenomorph was, up to Alien 2. So this would have to be either after Alien 2 or after Aliens, but it looks like supposedly it's supposed to be a prequel, like another one of those prequels. So how is there a xenomorph on Earth? And then you go to the movies or whatever, and they don't know what a xenomorph is.
Well, it had a year. It had a year in the trailer. It said
I know Romulus was a prequel.
Yeah, that was right before Alien 2.
Well, the trailer said 2126 or something in there.
Right. Mm-hmm. Which is, hold on, let me see. Alien timeline.
And then it said the ship had 5 different living organisms on it. So a ship brought.
Yeah. Well, wait.
It still falls apart when you go, wait, how is there a xenomorph on Earth? And then they don't know what it is.
Yeah, he's right. Alien Earth is a prequel. But here's the thing. That doesn't make sense because in this description, and I'm gonna show y'all what I'm looking at. And it could be incorrect. So, take it with a grain of salt. But in the description, it says a prequel set on Earth in 2092 before the events of Prometheus. But the trailer literally said 2192.
Yeah, something like that. Yep.
So, and if that was set in 2192, Alien 1979, this was set in 2122. So they would have known. So let me just ask Google.
Alien. Ask the Google AI.
or it'll just be what everybody else is doing. It's multiverse somehow.
Okay, it says the Alien Earth sequel series. Well, that's AI. Let me see what the Nerdist has to say. The newest trailer for FX revealed a lot more than we've seen before, including the new alien species besides the xenomorph, a good look at Earth during this era. We also got an exact date for when the series takes place in the alien timeline. A title card appears over a lush green area that says Neverland Research Island, Earth 2120. We know that the original Alien film by Ridley Scott takes place mere 2 years later, 2122. So I don't know what the fuck Google. That shows you right there, guys. You can't trust Google AI because what the fuck were they talking about?
Well, then it says new alien species besides the xenomorph, though. So then maybe this is just something that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't make sense because the xenomorph's going to be in there. So it's like, well,
yeah,
there's no way unless, well, even then, no, that still wouldn't work. That still wouldn't work because how do they not know? How does Wayland Yutani not know about the xenomorph on this island? Like, say they all die. Like everybody's dead, they would know what happened, and they would know, what the alien is. So it still doesn't make sense
unless they covered it up. Like the
another thing is, on one end, I'm excited about what would happen if they hit Earth for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? But also, it takes away that atmospheric danger of them being in a tight claustrophobic ship.
Yep.
And I don't know how I feel about that. It no longer becomes. It's no longer.
It's not alien at that point. Then it's now you're moving into the Predator kind of lane.
Yeah. Another thing is, so Alien versus Predator is not canon?
No.
Okay.
No, fuck no.
I mean, is it or is it not for real?
No, both of those films are not canon.
Okay. So I just had to ask because I'm like, well, we talking about 2120. I'm pretty sure them niggas was taking over in fucking what year was that?
Yeah, no, those movies are not canon, and I don't even think they exist. What movie is that you're talking about? No,
it's two of them. It's Alien.
I don't even know what movies you're talking about. They're not real movies. I don't know what those are.
Are you saying that because you're saying that, or is that literally what they said? They're not canon.
Yeah,
they're not canon, and also, yeah, fuck those movies.
I like
people
the
are
first
saying
one.
Alien versus Predator is not canon. Okay, good.
It's not canon, and they fucking suck.
It's multiverse.
I don't know. I kind of enjoyed them.
I like the first one.
I'm not saying they're good movies.
Yeah, you can enjoy something you don't like, man. Like when you get a Big Shirley, you don't like it, but you still do it. Because sex is like pizza. Even when it's burnt, it's still pretty good, right?
No, it's not. You want to know why? You want to know why I hate a pussy ain't got no face type of motherfucker? Because it really don't have a face until PNC kick in.
What's PNC?
Post nut clarity.
Okay. I'm sorry. I thought I was.
You know how frustrating it is to try to get a motherfucker out of your house without being a dick.
No. Oh yeah,
I went as far as lied and said it was time for me to go to work, and I walked to the bus stop. Watched the motherfucker leave down the street, and was like, "All right, it's cool. I can go home now."
You should have asked for a ride to work and have her drop you off at work, and then walk home.
Well, you see, your first mistake was letting her know where you live. That was your first.
That's
mistake.
true.
Hey, I was young. The cheeks was calling, but you know what? She had some of the wettest box I've ever been in, nigga.
Was it a Latino?
She was black. And she was built like a fucking linebacker. That shit hurt me. That shit hurt me. And then here's the thing: she lost weight, so she's smaller now, but her shoulders are still wide as fuck, and her face is still fat. It's
That sounds like a terrible meal. Like, what the fuck?
and like she wasn't like fat. She was just built like a fucking linebacker. Bad.
Bro, one of my old flames, she got on Ozempic now, so now she's losing weight. So I'm like, man, I want to be like a nice way to ask, hey, I had you when you were bigger. Can I see what it's like now that you're slimmer? You know what I mean? I need to find a nice way of asking.
There's no nice way to ask that. You're cooked.
I'm just gonna be like, bitch, you ain't fat. Let me see what it's like.
That is
no.
that
Speaking of my Uber driver, he just dropped off my food. She was built like a capital P, dog. That's it. That shit sucks. That shit sucks, man.
All right, guys, we got BS Warren in the building.